because you know I want to give him I want to give him a round of applause because it's brilliant what he's done. I mean, Rick Ross was charging regular people $300 per ticket to enter on his property for these people to look at cars they cannot afford and drool over another man's property. And I find that to be amazing. That's not my cup of tea. There's no way in the hell that I would ever do that. But there are people out there. That's to show you there are so many people out there just willing to just give away their money. And for him to come out with this ingenious idea, 13,000 people showed up. It was $300 per person. If you wanted to bring a car in there, it was $750 per car. If you were a vendor, it was $3,500 for vendors. So I think in one day, the good brother Ross made a whopping $6 million. You can't make this up. And for that 250, you got to walk around with you go. It was a bunch of hood rats there, and Boosie performed. It's just great, and it shows, man, what a special time that we're living in. And it also tells me, like, I understand why people are able to be so easily scammed because ain't no way in hell I'm about to pay $200 or $300 to go on the nigga's front lawn to watch other niggas' cars and just stand around and drool. And then I guess if it's women, man, she fine as hell, and you in front of this man's mansion as you're poor, and he sits in the mansion from his bedroom window with a balcony overlooking peasants in his front yard, drooling over shit they can't afford, with jewelers there to even extract more money out of the community. Listen, this was an ingenious idea, and you cannot hate on Rick Ross for that. If I'm Rick Ross, I'm going up on prices next year because I believe if he had 13,000 or 12,000 people at 250 per person to walk around the front yard, bro, you need to take it up to $1,000, Ross. You wasting time. Go to a stack and just get it done. It just shows, man, you can really scam. That's why a lot of people lost money with the Tulsa real estate fund in Atlanta. It's weird. And to my brothers and sisters out there, I love you all, but come on, man. I don't. I don't see it. I don't see what would make me wake up and go, man, shit, you got, they ain't nothing but like, shit, it like $300 go in that nigga front yard to look at them cars. I'm gonna get that money. Hell yeah, I'm gonna get that. It was crazy. There were people in front of the house who couldn't even get in. They had paid the 250. It's about 1,000 people left out. The shuttles didn't come. They were complaining, but why complain? Just to do that. I mean, don't be mad at Ross. Don't be mad that you couldn't get in. Be more mad at the fact you actually went to that shit. Are you fucking kidding me? I see big 40-year-old grown ass men walking around on another man's yard, in his yard, and you weren't even invited. It's not like it was like a free cookout or free barbecue or even a $20 car show. I could see $20 to $50. I would go up to $50. But you dumb as fuck if you paid $300 go sit in that man's front yard with your broad or whatever at his big ass mansion while she trying to get in there with him. Y'all listen. But I'm like I say, I'm not mad at him. I love the hustle, man. I love it. Shit, I go up to $2,000 and say, fuck it. This is where we're gonna go. So shout out to him. I saw some of the cars. I just typically I watched the whole show for free on Instagram as you paid the 250 only to bring me back the information. And you tweeted and you took shots and you did this and did that. And I just set up and watched it for free. I went right to the location. I saw everything that went on. So thank you guys, and thank God for suckers on the earth, because there are 8 billion people on the planet. And I swear I only believe about, out of those 8 billion, there's about probably 10 million people with brains, right? If we're to really take the Price's law, Price's law stipulates that whatever number you have, if you take the square root of that number, whatever that answer is, will provide 50% of the productivity. And that means, like, if we take 8 billion, the square root of 8 billion, we'll see the most productive people in society. It'll be based on that number. But I even think that comes in forms of intelligence. It's just some dumbass people here. And I saw some of the girls, they was twerking. He had dwarfs. He had like some dwarf women there. And they all look stank. And it was for $300. And they got to see a Boosie concert, Buddha, and who, I believe it was Gucci Mane. That's right. So shout out to him. And let's take a look at what was going on.
Beautiful day to be a motherfucking boss. I want you to dream big. Dream outside the box. Dream outside the box. Pray your cup overfloweth in ways you couldn't even fathom. You couldn't even imagine it. If you could think it, if you can imagine it, it ain't big enough. Go bigger. Whoever could imagine Ricky Rose.
He doing this big speech because he just made all this money. Look at all them people out there, man. Look at all them people. It looked like Disney World.
Host 12,000 people in his front yard.
12,000 people in the man's front yard, and y'all went.
Some of the biggest car brands in the world. This in the front yard, and it's all love. And it's all love. This is what you call culture.
I really believe if he wrote an ebook on how to bait suckers, I would buy his ebook.
The kids need to see this. They see how the businesses and entrepreneurs conduct themselves amongst each other, where it's genuine respect off the rip.
Are they businesses and entrepreneurs? You think so? I don't think so.
So where you from? Welcome to the promised land where dreams come true, baby.
That you see, and the speech is so grand because I believe he's thinking to himself, damn, all these stupid motherfuckers paid this money to just come to my front lawn. As he looks out over them, this was the king's view. This is the king looking out over the peasants. And he couldn't be more proud, and I couldn't be more prouder of him as well. So once again, another shout out to Ricky Rose, the biggest boss. The biggest boss. I just want all the children to see how you could get money out of a sucker, 'cause I'm the biggest boss. I got 13,000 people in my front yard. I even stole the name of another man, and they all suckers, 'cause I'm a boss. And I eat lemon peppers, chicken wings. Man. Well, do your thing, Brother Rick. I'm not going to stay on this too long.